Hi everyone, it's Braylon and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm a special ed teacher and actually this is like the Sunday before my last week of school. And I kind of want to document it and show you all the stuff, and as I pack up, as I clean everything out and some of the activities I'm doing, honestly just to document it for you but also for myself to remember. So we're actually starting this vlog. It's Sunday, June 15th. It's Father's Day. I just had dinner with my dad at the 110 Grill, and beforehand I actually went to my school and packed up a bunch of stuff. The main thing being all of my books. But right now I actually need to get a move on. I need to go home. I need to do my laundry and decide what I'm going to teach the next couple days. So I'm going to pause this and I will see you in the... All right, I'm vlogging on the street. I had to pause though because I'm going to a pride parade and I low-key forgot. So as soon as I was driving home, I was like, "Ooh, gotta stop at the pride parade. I'm gonna meet up with some friends." It's Sunday at like 3:30, so I still have time to like do my chores and get ready for the week, but I can already hear the music pumping. All right, so right after the pride thing, I walk back to my car and my mirror is hit. So I don't have a mirror. I'm about to drive without a mirror. I'm so irritated because this is literally the last week of school. I was like, let's just get done with it, go to work, get done, be done. Now I have to make an appointment for my mirror. I'm so frustrated. Okay, but I need to go home, and I need to start, cooking food, doing my laundry, getting ready for the week. But now I have to make this appointment, and I have to drive without a mirror, like the driver's side mirror. All right, I'm back in my apartment, and I'm actually in the basement. Every apartment gets like a storage unit. You see there's like mesh. This is dividing me from the other person, and everything in my storage unit is in like a tub, a Sterilite bin tub, just personally. Like, for example, when my boyfriend and I put like winter clothes away in like winter jackets, it goes in a tub and it's like sealed in. But I am moving out of my classroom, so I have also all this stuff. I brought this the other day. These are things from my classroom. There's more up here. Everything's locked up though. See, like, so there's nothing. These are like the task boxes I have. I actually went to Michael's the other day and got another set. They were on sale for like $12, so I need to put that in here. This is like a bunch of miscellaneous things. I think I showed this in a video. I've been using this for my preps to put like my laptop, all the paperwork I'm working on, stuff that I want to prep. I put it in this basket and I literally carry it around the school. So I brought the basket back. You can't even see, like, this trash bag is only full of containers that look like this. Empty ones. Empty, like, shoebox size Sterilite containers. I also have, this is actually open. I should put this in something plastic. I just don't like basements. They can get, like, mildewy, and that extra Post-its and stuff and extra pencils that I put inside of, like, other plastic bags. So hopefully that will be better. But yeah, this is where I'm at. So all that extra stuff in my car, I need to bring it in here. I don't have the energy to do it right now, especially after my car just got hit. So that might be a next week problem. But for now, everything is all packed away. Let me show you. So like all this, besides my air conditioner, I have like a shelf. I have this, like all this, and then I have more bins just waiting here, and then this, and then all those. Okay, I'm back in my apartment. I'm in my bedroom. I just came upstairs. My bedroom is super messy. This is my closet. Again, we live in a really small place. Don't mind that pile. That's actually my dresser. That's just clothes on top of the dresser. Here's why, okay? And and all my craft supplies up here. I am already mentally done with the school year, so I have purged everything. For example, there is no more professional clothing in this closet. None. I got rid of it all, put it downstairs in a bin. for the winter, aka the summer. I got rid of a lot of shoes that I just was keeping for professional reasons. I got rid of all that stuff, and I'm now fresh, ready to go. So I am trying to get like a summer wardrobe going. Let me put this here. I went to Savers also, and I needed like shorts, like summer shorts. My vibe is like, what I'm hoping for is like this for the summer, where like a lot of oversized buttons and then a short and then some kind of tank or strapless top. That's like my main goal. My other main goal is just to wear casual, fun clothes because I'm going to be doing a lot of walking and Pilates and whatever. So I got this pair of shorts. It was like $5. Another pair of shorts, $5. Another pair of shorts, $5. I like shorts like that. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5XL shirts, like button shirts like this. This is my boyfriend's, but 5 of them because I just want to be comfortable. And like, that's the bulk of what I'm going to put in my closet, along with like athletic wear. So that's the main thing that's happening right now. I'm in my kitchen, my very, very, very small kitchen. I've probably made it very clear. My apartment is tiny, but I low-key love it. It's very cozy and like secluded, and it's really comfortable. So a win is a win. Anyway, I need to make food. I'm starving. It's 8 p.m. and it's Sunday, but I just had a lot going on. Plus I needed time to process my car. Anyway, I'm making some chicken strips. My favorite ones are the Just Real, what are they called? I forget. Real chicken strips. They're gluten-free. They're incredible. I have to have crispy chicken. If chicken looks too chickeny, I'm not eating it. I just won't. I won't eat it. Hold on. I only need 2 days worth of lunches for work. So I realized in the freezer I have this hot Italian sausage that I'm going to thaw out, and I'm going to cook it, and I have 1 onion and 1 bell pepper. And I'm going to make some rice. And that's what I'm going to have for 2 days. That's it. That's the most I can muster up. I actually leave for a trip, like school ends Wednesday. I leave for a trip on Thursday. So I don't want to buy like a ton of groceries if I'm just going to leave. My partner and I are going to leave. So we're only going to use what we have in the house. I have stuff to make chili. I have bread. I have stuff to make sandwiches, pasta. Ooh. I told him not to vacuum, and here he is vacuuming. So now I'm gonna go and make my food. I'm all set. I will see you all tomorrow when I drop my car off at the shop and then head to school. All right, good morning. Happy Monday. It's like 5:45 in the morning. I have to leave soon to make it to the car shop to drop my car off. My car shop also gives an free Uber to where you need to go. So success. Looking at 2 sausages left over with my utensils in here. A banana, an apple. That's all I've got, honestly. That's all I'm gonna eat because I'm refusing to buy food if I only have 3 days left of school. Okay, we're in class. It's about halfway through the day. I didn't get a lot of time to film because by the time I dropped my car off and got back, I like just made it in time for the day to start. So we just honestly winging it at this point. Winging it. Let me show you some of the things that we did today. Okay, we wrote cards to the 8th graders. All the 8th graders that come in and visit our classroom because they're graduating today and going on to high school. So that was like a main event. Because there's only a few days left in the school year, literally 1.5, I still have to do some type of work, even though I don't want to and I would rather just play. But the longer I like try to play or just put on a movie or whatever, like behaviors will start, kids will become upset. It's just not worth it. So today we did review. So the whole week I've picked a slideshow from earlier in the year, and then we'll review that lesson and do a worksheet just to make it feel something. So today was multiplication and separating into equal groups. We did a lot of multiplication and division earlier in the school year because it was like right at the cusp of my students like understanding repeated addition using a calculator and like separating things. The thing we did, well, the whole school did like a year in review. So they brought these to each classroom, just like teammates that I liked and what I learned this year, what my class was, what grade, you know, like that kind of thing. So we did some of those. That's a blank one. What else? Oh, class list for next year, even though I'm not going to be here. After we did our math lesson, we still have like small groups, but because I had to move so much furniture back when I showed you like all the stuff in my basement, we haven't been doing like as robust of a small group. So I just print a couple things each day and then we do it at the small tables, but everyone's doing like similar stuff. So we just did like skip counting by 100. What else did we do? More making equal groups. And so I just gave each para like a stack of stuff. I'm like, you know what? You know the kids at this point, if you feel like the kid can do counting by 100s, have them focus on that. Everything I'm doing today is only printable because I'm not laminating anything. I'm not wasting any more paper. I mean, not paper, any more laminating sheets and Velcro for the end of the year. All right, so I don't want to show the person's name, but we do have my replacement for this classroom. They're literally moving just straight into the same class with a lot of the same students and a lot of the same like furniture. I just took my personal furniture home, but like everything else is set. So what I've been doing is some things. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but I packed like an ESY bin because we have to pack everything up in the classroom. So that ESY bin has like diapers, wipes, the main like fidgets that they've been using that I don't want to throw away yet, but I don't want to like keep for my new school. And then the new teacher, she works in the building in a different department. So she's come in and like packed some stuff and like went through to see like what else she needed. For the most part, we've like packed it all up. Everything's in bins and boxes. And it's like very, very empty. I also came into this, them writing various things like Thomas the Train. Oops, that's Thomas the Train. Just FYI, they're right now obsessed with Thomas the Train, obsessed with, what is that, Colton? That's not even a name of a kid at my school, so I don't even know what they're writing. So it's been kind of nice to pack up the classroom in some ways because I've worked here for 5 years. There's so many materials that I was like, oh, it's kind of blended in with school materials or blended in with my like team teacher that I've been teaching basically side by side with for 5 years. So I kind of treated it like an opportunity. Sorry, a loud car or a loud motorcycle. I've kind of been treating it like an opportunity to like purge things and reorganize. It's kind of like when you move to a new house, you're like, I kind of want to scrap everything and like get all new stuff. So I've kind of treated it like that. So I've thrown a lot of stuff away, a lot of task boxes that were mine. I went through each one. I have all the pieces? If I don't, it's being tossed, that kind of thing. Something else that I've been doing, I ordered on Amazon like an external hard drive. It was like $20. Because again, I've been here for a few years. There's stuff that I've made on Google Slides, like, oh, we read this book for this curriculum. I just quickly like used clip art, and I want to be able to like keep it and reuse it. And also because like when you leave a job, pretty much like your email just like disappears. So today I have a lot of paperwork I need to finish, but like the rest of today and tomorrow, my goal is to like download some of the like Google Slide things that I've made for my students and some of the visuals that I've made, and I've used the printers to like scan important documents, so I like want to keep those, you know, like just anything that would be of use I want to save. And if I can't save it, whatever. So I've already like half filled this with like anything, honestly, anything that I've used, whether it was bought from the school, whatever, like I want a copy of it. I don't, not to resell or to share. It's like truly to use for myself. It's just so tedious, and I should have started it weeks ago, but honestly, I was in the thick of coaching track for middle school here and like trying to pack up my classroom that I just did not have the brain space. So we're doing it today. Okay, I made it to the end of the school day, but I'm walking along the public street because after school I took an Uber home, but I actually had it drop me off near the grocery store. So I took an Uber to the grocery store just to get a couple items, and now I'm walking home. Where I live is pretty accessible, but where I work currently is not very accessible, and there's a whole piece of lore around that. The main issue is that Boston is super racist, generally speaking, and has just not been very good at providing public transit access to certain neighborhoods, and so those just happen to be the ones that I work in. Okay, sorry, I had to wait for people to cross the street. Anyway, so where I work, in the neighborhood I work in, just doesn't have really good public transit, and that's like the main reason why I don't take public transit to work. Sorry, there's cars going by, there's all kinds of things. Anyway, I'm having a great day. I'm refusing to let the car situation bother me. I don't mind taking Ubers, and I don't mind walking. So I'm just choosing to enjoy my afternoon. It is 4 o'clock right now, and my goal is to go home, relax, make some food, and watch TV. Because I've done enough. The lighting is terrible, but I'm home. I need to cook dinner, get some laundry done. I need to run a couple errands. So I'm gonna start my laundry and go run my errands. While I do that, we're gonna make like little gyozas. So I'm gonna put the gyozas in the pan and then like start to steam them. And then my partner will finish the gyozas off. I don't have anything to go with them besides a dipping sauce, like a peanut sauce. I have a peanut sauce, a soy sauce that I can't have. I don't know. I gotta get, maybe at the convenience store I can get like cucumbers or something else to like put to the side. That's the bulk of what I'm gonna do today. And then I desperately need to write a bunch of thank you cards tonight. I need to deliver them tomorrow, preferably, rather than Wednesday. So let's see what we can do. All right, hello, happy Tuesday. I did not have enough time before school to film because I had a bunch of paperwork to finish. Like I had 3 progress reports, 1 new IEP, an open eval that I started that's gonna finish in the next school year. Like it was just hectic. So I kind of took the time I needed to complete all that. I still wish I could show you all more paperwork type things, but obviously I can't. So today is Tuesday, the second to last day. It's our last full day, and then tomorrow is our last half day. And each team picked like a quote, like my classroom, the other classrooms in my program, picked like a quote that the kids have been saying, because I have a lot of like 4th and 5th graders who are a little bit more verbal. The main thing they've been saying is cap. Like anytime I would say, oh, it's time to like take out your pencils or like get your glue, that's cap, that's cap. So tomorrow we'll wear our cap shirts, and we all ordered these shirts on Amazon, and then my one coworker who has a Cricut like did them all, so I'm so grateful for that. My main thing today is to make the gifts because I want to hand them out tomorrow. I got the kids a few things. I do have 9 boys, and so before you're like, oh, that's sexist. No, I literally, this is just what they're interested in. I have 9 boys. So each kid gets one of these wall crawler things, if you can see. This is all from the dollar store. Each one gets an educational book, and then each one gets a football. And that's the gift I'm gonna give because, uh-oh, there's someone looking for me. Happy Wednesday. It is my last day of school. I'm feeling a lot of emotions because I'm not returning to this school, and I've been returning back to the same place for many, many years. It just feels bittersweet. But we have like a field day type of thing. I don't know how much I can show, honestly. And just like finalizing it, hanging out with the kids. It's a half day, so we only have like 4 hours together, but we're gonna make the most of the 4 hours. I actually have a t-shirt I'm gonna wear at school. I'll show you when I get to school. I'm wearing my Post Malone t-shirt right now because it was the first thing in my drawer. I'm just sad. Yeah, I'm really sad. But today I'm wearing shorts. I don't know if I'm allowed to wear shorts, but we're doing a lot of stuff outside, and honestly, I don't care. Because I wear dresses all the time. Like, why can't I wear shorts? I'm doing it. It's the last day. They really can't tell me anything. Okay, I had to stop at Dunkin' Donuts to try to get the kids some donuts, but honestly, it didn't even work because there's one worker in the Dunkin' Donuts that I pass on my way to school. Only one. So it took like 35 minutes. I'm still choosing to enjoy my day. I got my coffee, but I didn't get my donuts. And honestly, I don't even care. I'm going to order on Uber Eats some donuts to be delivered. I'm at the point. Maybe I'll even order them to be delivered at like 9 a.m. just to like break up the day. At this point, I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do. Anywho, I realized I found something in my car. This is just ADHD nonsense. I found this. The core word. This guy is blasting music in front of me. Anyway, the core word board from my classroom. And because I'm leaving and I'm not teaching this population of students, I'm going to give this to my coworker because I think she can add it to her wall. And I think she would really love that for the kids she's going to have next year. Anyway, I got to keep going. I need to even make it. I haven't even made it to school yet. I need to just make it there. Step 1.
Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry. Oh my God. Let the ball go. Come on, Taylor.
All right, here it is. All packed up. Kids just left. And I just got the approval to leave. It looks so big and empty when it's like this. I did it. I'm done. I'm literally done. I actually can't even believe it. I'm in my car. Now you'd think, oh, time to go celebrate? No, I need to leave immediately because I need to go sign my official contract for my new job. It's never over. Never. But I moved out of my classroom. I finished all my paperwork. I have nothing left. My laptop is here. I'm done. And I'm leaving the school, so I just have no ties to it anymore, which is sad. Sad. I was a little emotional in there, but I'm also really excited and ready to be free. Okay. There's a lot of laundry going in the basement at the same time, but I need to put a few more items in the storage unit. Binders. More binders that someone gave to me that they didn't want. A bunch of these old, crusty whiteboards that someone didn't want. And then, hold on. And then this whole box. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that box, but actually, you're on a shelf right now. I'm going to put all these things on the shelf. There we go. It fits. All right, look at this crazy hair. Wow, this is not going on. I just took a nap. School's out. I went inside my contract for my new job. I feel really great. And then I immediately came home and took a nap. So this is what my hair's looking like. Me and my partner are about to go celebrate the end of the school year at a steakhouse. I'm not a big, steak person, but I do like it every once in a while when I can get, mashed potatoes and other things. Let me just wet my hair. I'm going to use you as a mirror. Anyway, I am really excited, and we were like, let's just celebrate it. This year has been, honestly, a really great year. So it's not even that I'm celebrating, yay, it's over. It's that I've now, I've been saying through this whole video, I've worked at this place for 5 years, and I was, doing a different role in admin. I've just had a really hard go. I have. And, It's not me saying that people weren't lovely. People were incredible to me over the past 5 years. It's just the job was really involved. And I know special ed in general just feels really heavy and involved, but this particular school, it had extended hours, really, really demanding, really, really academically rigorous, which led to some incredible things for kids. Like, if I have a kid and I live in the city, I would totally send my kid to this school. But for me specifically to teach there and to teach self-contained that doesn't align with how the school is run, and then just, I wanted pieces of my life back. So literally when I got home, my boyfriend was like, wow, I'm like so proud of you. Like, you did it. And like, leaving a job that's really good pay, a really incredible community, and really academically rigorous, and people really like respect that school, was really hard. And like, even I kept hemming and hawing over the decision for like months. So just for it to finally get here, it just feels like we should celebrate. So we actually are gonna walk. It's a little, not far of a walk. We're gonna walk to the steakhouse and just like enjoy a meal, a glass of wine, like just sit and reminisce. I think we're honestly going to chat about the Karen Reed trial and chat about like our plans for the summer. And I've just mentally not been available to really chat even with him. Like, if I get home at 5, I fall asleep by 8. Like, I just don't have enough time when I was teaching with like our extended hours of the school day to even be able to like dedicate mental space. So I feel really good. I'm in my bathroom and I need to go. I'm starving. I'm literally so hungry. Hi everyone, it's been a few days. I finished school. Obviously, you saw me go and go to the office of my new district, but then I immediately had to get ready because my family was going on a road trip for like a family funeral, which was kind of sad. So I didn't vlog any of that, but I'm back now, and I finally got the email with my offer letter officially, but they sent the rest of it to me via email. So I have like a whole onboarding thing I have to do, like my direct deposit and my mandatory trainings and whatever. So I'm going to take the day to kind of complete that, but I kind of want to wrap up this vlog here. I feel like I wasn't able to fully capture like the emotion of all that I was feeling because it was so fast. Like, I wish I could have vlogged in school with the kids, but obviously like I can't. It was a really beautiful time, but it was also slightly disappointing. But I'm kind of glad that it was a disappointing time because it helped me break, from my old job to my new job. So everybody was so loving. Like, there was a big time where we were all chatting and sharing. I gave out my cards. We were hugging. I got a little emotional at the end with certain students that I had on the last day. But the last day was also like a field day and all that stuff. But upon reflection, other than the friends that I have that I'm going to be friends with outside of work, so like we chatted and then I saw them like a couple hours later for drinks, like there's just been this like feeling that I realized like a job is just a job. And I poured a lot of time and energy into that job, more than I should have ever poured into any job. And you kind of feel like when you pour, like the economy of like a give and a take, you feel like when you pour into something, they're going to pour back into you. But the truth of the matter is that they didn't. People compensated me, people mentored me, and that was lovely. But I left the last day being like, oh, only like a few people came and said goodbye. If I didn't seek them out, they wouldn't have sought me out. And it just felt like anticlimactic in like a really good way. Like not in a disappointing way, but in like this was anticlimactic. Good. Because it helps me realize that it was just a job and I shouldn't feel guilty. Because at the last couple weeks, when it's the last couple weeks of a job, you have less responsibility. You're feeling good. The kids are having fun. Like, I was feeling like, wait, did I make a mistake? Obviously, I want shorter hours. I want the same pay. I want more flexibility in my life. I want a longer summer. Those are the non-negotiables as to why I changed my job. But it was still being kind of fun, and it felt kind of carefree. It felt kind of like how it felt when I first started that job. And I was like, wait, oh my gosh, are things like changing? Am I leaving at the wrong time? Like, should I have waited a year? I don't know. But leaving on the last day and just feeling like, okay, yeah, everyone else felt like it was just a job. I meant something to some people, but not to others. It was kind of a really good break. Like, it was like, teaching is really just a job. You need to care about it, but like, you should never pour too much in. And I do have regrets of pouring way too much into that job when I had other positions, or when I was first starting out really wanting to do a good job. I feel like I had less boundaries, and leaving the job really humbles you and enlightens you and makes you realize that you need to be firm on your boundaries, because it doesn't matter, because it's just a job and it doesn't matter. So I hope I articulated that well. I don't know if that made sense, but anyway, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to fill out the rest of my new job things. I think I'll make a different video later in the summer, just like my plans and mentality for my new job, and kind of the way I want to go about things, even recording it and stuff. But for the most part, I feel really good. I feel really, really happy. And I'm just kind of sitting in here trying to finish all these things. I don't know. It's just so bizarre. But I definitely want to keep vlogging. I think I'm going to vlog more in like a loose kind of base today and for the rest of the summer. So we'll see. We'll see. But if you made it to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know it's a lot to just like mumble and listen to people share, because I can't show everything in my classroom. But I really appreciate you all. I feel like you've been with me through the journey of leaving my first teaching job, being here for 5 years, processing all this stuff through COVID, and then now transitioning into a district that I feel like I'll be in for a long time, especially as my lifestyle is changing. I just really appreciate you. And yeah, I'm excited to see like what comes out of this. So thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.